Welcome to the Iracing Proto GT race in the Aston Martin. We have qualified in 6th place in the Aston Martins. We're going to take it quite easy around here, and it's, I think this race is an hour and a half. And we're away. I hate those chicanes at the start. It's really difficult to work out how we're going to get around them, but we made it. I'm a little concerned about getting run over by faster cars, but so far so good. If anyone wants to come by, we've got a long race. I'm letting them go. Oh, that one's so clever. Missed a gear.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Oh, someone got a slow down by the looks of things.
Car right. Clear on the right.
So far so good. Lap 1, about halfway round. I've completely forgotten how to take that corner. Yeah, I did brake in the right place. Yeah, it's fine. I think. Anyway, strange, yeah?
Mac 327 says, look your back wheels following you.
Oh, left it a bit late there. My back wheel's following me. It's always useful.
Right side.
Yeah, I missed up that corner and I think he's going to come past me.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Sorry about that, David. I was really offline, so I'm a bit slow, I know, so sorry.
Oh, as David got in the back of me, it got a bit wibbly. And got a bit of the wall. Ah, oh, sorry, David.
I nearly took out David. Well, I probably did.
K_Mac 327
Left
says,
side.
how can you let a Corvette pass
Clear.
4 cars? Ramshoe says,
Something's gonna kill you.
You're right there, David. Just got yourself some clear road now.
Scumby says, subbies can't catch a break, do.
Yeah, I don't think he hit anything, so he's all right though.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line.
There he is, just there.
Clear.
Underscore Mac 327 says, come on ladies, put the pedals to the metal.
Hey, there's no rush.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Had to give him room there though. Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Car on your left. Left side. Too wide.
Ramashu says,
Still there.
John,
Hold your
it's a
line.
race.
Clear
There
on
is
the
a
left.
rush.
There is no rush. These guys are just in a rush to get into the barrier quicker than me, that's all. Oh, David's just behind me.
K underscore Mac 327 says, that is a solid point.
Seb, I follow you. We need to catch the other driver.
Scumby says, another chance to block subbies coming back.
Let me know when you want by, David.
K underscore Mac 327 says, nine, you're just in a rush to get us in the frame.
Must brake early enough for this corner this time. Just three?
K underscore Mac 327 says, sorry that sounded funnier in my head.
You're all good.
Ramshu says,
Team orders, not Dave cover.
Team orders? No, I don't just want to take him out again, do I really?
K underscore Mac 327 says, but we secretly don't want to.
No, he's not too keen to go by at the moment. He's, you know, sitting there and learning. Learning how not to take some of these corners. I think you're faster, David. You should try and get by, mate. Yeah.
Reggie 82220 says,
GT1.
I'll lift early.
Still there. Clear.
Scumby
Right side. Still there.
say,
Clear on the right.
K underscore Mac 327 says, I do miss running lemons on quarter.
I got hit.
There it is. Oh, this guy's coming way too quick. Wow. Now that should have clobbered me, but I got away with that entirely. Let's have another look. How far back did he come? Yeah, made contact with the armor plating that I put on there, and I got away with it. Net code.
I don't think I got any X's. The car didn't move, I heard it hit.
It says, all mine.
Net code for the win.
Scumby says, someone forgot about the corners. K_Mac 327 says, always one guy that thinks HES Sigma.
I think I survived. Right, well, we'll take that bit of luck and we'll march on. An hour and 19 to go. Send provisions.
K_Mac 327 says, wish I had a luck with Skippy this week.
Rapshoe says, God's on your side, now go win.
Go and win. Yeah. You guys. Have you never seen any of my races before? Go and win. Long way to go yet. Oh, I don't know what I did wrong there.
K_Mac 327 says, there is always a first time now, step on it.
Have you not seen the start of the race? I've practically been in reverse. No worries, mate. I think I survived. All this damage is going to make me slow, though. Technicality. So to be honest with you, 3:55s are my lap times. So that one was a bit slow. But we did get in a big wreck.
K_Mac 327 says, how do you set up TeamSpeak so the stream can't hear it?
Wow, that is a very complicated question. It involves setting up an audio device which your headphones listen to, but TeamSpeak,
K_Mac
but the
327
game
says, got time.
doesn't play to. There are probably better times for me to explain how to do it. If I'm honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how I do it. It does take, whenever time it goes wrong, I have to fiddle with it. It takes me a few attempts to get it right. But there are YouTube videos available, so if you just search for the search term of how to record without TeamSpeak,
K_Mac 327
there will be videos.
says, he'll be here all race.
I'll tell you what, when I crash out, then I'll explain it more, and when I'm sitting in pits getting some repairs. How does that sound? Oh, I'm on a fuel saving run.
K_Mac 327 says, you want to crash out, I want to let you.
I haven't got a clue. I have to take the Rift off to have a look, so I'll do that.
1. Create
Later.
a virtual audio device. 2. Set Iracing to output. To the virtual audio device. 3. Set OBS to record B. Virtual audio device. 4. Set the virtual audio device to. Hear what you say.
Yeah, what you said? Sorry.
Scumby says, go faster, John. GT3 S100. K_Mac 327 says, our iBay got a issue where my headphones only work on a high def real tech thing.
Yeah, I know the other the slower GT cars are catching me, I know. Well, they're just so much better than me, driver-wise. We've got 9.5 laps remaining. You got 1 lap less? $59.8. No, I'm using the Iracing one. I'm not sure what you're using. Strange. I suppose it must be cumulative though. You can't do that. Mine says I need to add 80.
Ramshoe.
I got a feeling I don't use the loud pedal enough.
Ian Davis 10 seconds lead. Ramshoe says asterisk ahead.
Just discussing the fuel usage though with David. And he is using up tons more fuel than me. Maybe I just put the diesel mod on.
MBH82 says, Dr. Walker. MR Gearing says, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo. Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo. Dr. Lambo, Dr. Lambo.
Who's Dr. Lambo? .354. It's not terrible times for me, you know.
Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker. Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker. Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker. Dr. Walker. ABH82 says, hi John. K_Mac327 says,
Uh-oh.
NVIDIA high def audio sucks like.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
It's going down even though I'm accelerating as hard as I can. That's a bad sign, isn't it? Yeah, I couldn't have gone any faster. I got to slow down. I went as quick as I could and it disappeared.
ABH82 says, who got damaged? K_Mac327 says,
Cause you're going slower than the road garage through there.
Scumby says,
His corner exit was bad due to trying to avoid getting a slowdown.
Which I got anyway. Long race, mate. Take it easy. I'm wondering whether I save time and don't take tyres.
MR Gearing says, Dr. Vasily, Dr. Vasily, Dr. Vasily, Dr. Vasily. Dr. Marbleback, Dr. Marbleback, Dr. Marbleback. K_Mac327 says,
Difficulty where slower EDIDNT had to slow down. Law.
Well, that time's pretty good for me. 354s. I guess the cooler temperatures, people are going that much quicker. .2 laps of fuel remaining.
Scumby says,
God damn. This thing's got so much more grip than the Porsche.
You want to try the HBT? That's got more grip than this has. Although the temperatures are apparently quite cold here. So I should be going faster apparently, but I'm probably going this my normal pace. How much fuel I need to add? Still 80 for me. So we're already on lap 7. I reckon we've got another 7 to go apparently, so that will take us to lap 14. Trying to push it a little bit and see how we get on. Oh, wrong bit. That's where we do that. It is tad, isn't it? Can't set my lap time delta. It won't go. Won't turn on. Really? Uh-oh. Maybe it's got some damage. David's trying to save fuel and he's getting worse at it.
What's your problem?
A 53.8, that is my fastest lap. Right, I've done something to change it, but I can't get it back. Can't get the lap delta up. Can't get my lap delta up. Don't know whether I'm getting faster or slower or what.
Laurent, je te laisse passer après, il faut qu'on remonte.
Ça marche. Ça marche.
Still 15 seconds behind me. Oh, I need to turn this aircon on as well.
Tu veux passer
You've got
maintenant ou
about
après
5 laps
Mulsanne?
of fuel left.
5 laps of fuel.
Après.
Ah, vas-y, passe maintenant.
Not sure how good that would do me. .6 it says for me.
Ouais, t'inquiète, je te suis, il faut qu'on les rattrape.
An hour to go. HPD is getting close. Four seconds back. Yeah. No blue flags or anything yet. 1.5. There we go. Where is he coming
Car on your
round?
left. Clear on the
There he
left.
is. .2 remaining. Next HPD is about 4 seconds back, I think that says.
Désolé, Julien.
.8. Is he going to have the oomph to get round me before this corner, this thing? Oh,
Pas de soucis, allez-y.
just to get out of his way, that was.
Les autres, ils n'avaient pas compris si tu me laissais passer ou pas. Désolé. Pas de soucis, Kenny.
Scumby says, mirror driving again.
Right side.
Yeah, a bit of mirror driving,
Still
absolutely.
there. Clear.
Oh well, first off track.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Loads of HVDs.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh, there we go. There's another one coming. You'll have to wait until I'm through this bit.
Left side.
Yeah, on the outside, well done.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Oh. They're a little bit scary as they come by, aren't they?
Right side. Clear on the right.
That's where we want them to come by. Wow, 3:59, that's a terrible lap. And last time, but it was letting a lot of people by. It must be, mustn't it? What other numbers would it go by? Four laps. Ooh, second gear a little early there.
Right side.
Yeah.
Clear on the right.
Oh, forgot where we were on the track. I actually forgot where I was on the track then. How long we got left? 51 minutes, guys.
Thanks.
Despite that mistake, lap time's getting better on track.
Car right. Clear on the right.
I got damaged, it's not my fault. Oh, and another one. Where are all these HPDs coming from? I am letting him go out of here.
Clear. The leader's pitting now. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps of fuel left. Uh-oh.
Laurent, t'auras pas assez d'essence pour finir.
Si, si. T'es sûr?
HPD.
Pour moi, tu dois piquer après la moitié, enfin après la moitié de la course, ça va être chaud pour toi.
Clear on the left.
Pas grave, on se teste.
Oh. Right, what's the fuel situation like? Where is it? 2.3.
Ramshoe says 2 more.
Yeah. So was that lap 14 we'll be pitting on then, will it? don't see any reason to change tyres, so we're not going to bother changing tyres. Good luck.
Round
Oh,
two.
offline.
End of lap 13.
Oh. Coming in, come past HBD.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Where's the cone? There it
Nice.
is. Spending too much thinking about the fuel and not enough thinking about sticking on the track. .6. Shame we couldn't push it a bit longer. I think I'm going to get beaten by some of the slower cars though.
Ramshoe says, any slower to save fuel and you'll be standing still long.
You taking it? Am I going to overtake you? I'm beating you, David. I got 1.1 laps of fuel left and I'm just coming down the straight here now. So 1.5 laps really. So 78 for me. 80. Pitting in this lap.
Ramshoe says, box this lap.
Pitting in, pitting in, pitting in.
Scumby says,
Hit this lap.
Left side.
Hit this lap. Box.
Clear.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much for the tips. Pitting, speed lane pit for speeding. Believe it.
Scumby says,
75 and a 60. Cheater.
Ramshoe says, box, and turn it off.
Thank you. 15 seconds, that's ridiculous. Probably don't need that now because I'm going to do lap less. Going to be lapped.
Scumby
Oh,
says,
That's 3 points on your license, matey.
oh, that's harsh. Here we go, ready. It's better to do the speeding on the way in than the way out, yeah? Is that right?
Ramshoe says, we had a race that was in the bag until the penalty.
We had it, right.
K_Mac 327 says, under new regulations, it's 12 points on his license.
12? That's a bit harsh. Looking good fuel-wise, apparently.
Emmanuel, can you let me pass before the chicane, please?
K_Mac 327 says, well, life ain't easy unless you're
Alright.
into millionaires. Bye.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Oh.
Right side. Clear.
Sorry, Michael. Just trying to get away from him, build a gap. He's full of fuel, so he's slow in a slower car but a faster driver.
Scumby says,
You're giving him a nice tornado.
We'll concentrate on getting out of his way because ooh, the old back end was a bit loose then. I don't know. I don't think I hit those curves, even if I tried. I need to concentrate for a bit. Just got to get away from these other GT cars, whatever they're called, because I'm right in front of the leader. Yeah. Yeah. $10.9. Mine still says I'm good. Ooh.
Says John Catch Day.
Right in the first part of the corner. Well, I do shift a second there. Ah. Oh, I get it, yeah. So David's been told he's not got enough fuel. He's going to have to fuel save. I'm still good. was a 52 that lap. That's not too bad, is it? I don't know what anyone else is doing. David's still about the same distance ahead, so he's probably still chugging along faster than me. He's also got newer tyres than me because he took tyres.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a eu, Florent?
Ah, je suis un peu juste.
Ah, je m'en doutais. T'avais remis combien, Florent?
Quasiment tout.
Should have put the aircon on at the pit stop.
J'ai pas entendu, Florent, t'as dit combien?
Quasiment tout, 57 je crois.
Ah, ok, bah j'ai mis pareil, mais ça fait un peu trop tôt en fait.
David's still going away. See you, mate. Oh, and that bit of grass there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Slow down and give up the time gained.
Managed to get that done without too much problems. I think I lost too much time there. I've got HPD coming up on me. HPD's on their way again. .1 is possibly a bit slow, but we did have a slowdown during that lap, didn't we? So
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
Use some of that draft from him. 3, 2. Whoa, a bit too much speed from the overspeed from the draft, I think. I was aware of it, but didn't quite stamp on it enough, I don't think. No gravel that time, so we're getting better. Oh no. Nah. I went for the speeding penalty instead.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
At the nuss, I think. Oh, I shouldn't be in this gear. What am I doing in 4th gear? You're gonna make it. Depends where we are when the white flag comes out for the leader, I guess.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Cost me a bit of time, but not too bad. Let's see whether those draft can help me here.
David,
Another guy.
stupid, man. Lambic,
0.6 of a second behind. He's probably going to want this. He's going to have to wait now, though. Oh, he's going to the outside, is he? That's right.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Bit of a gap now. Just made sure we didn't overshoot at that time. Didn't mean to go down 2 then. Oh well, never mind. Two of them by the looks of
Right
things.
side. Stay on the left. Keep
We
to the
just
left.
left early and
yeah.
let that happen. Ooh, a little slow for that corner now.
Right side. Clear.
4 seconds and another one. Half a second, he should get me down here, I would have thought.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Right, we'll check our fuel consumption. We lost a bit of time going around some of these people. Still looking good. Oh, that's a barrier there. We all avoid that one if you can. Another 2.4 seconds. And they come around quick, these guys. .9 of a second. He again should get me, I would have thought. Should be in my draft. And 4.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Just lifted and broke a little early to make sure the pass was done easily. So it didn't cost me anything. Ooh. Slightly nearly lost it there. We're okay though. Something went pretty badly wrong there. The back end got a little loose under braking.
Car right. Clear.
So it's going to be a pretty poor lap, I fear, this one. "13 minutes and 13 seconds remaining." That's not unlucky at all. Fuel situation, still good, I think. Yep. Lots of smoke. I think that guy missed. He's not spinning, he's missing the chicane. How did he not get a slowdown penalty for that?
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
Five laps of fuel.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Cute. Ooh, apparently he's quicker through there than me. Is that car characteristic? Or is he just quicker than me? I think I might lose some Iracing here. Seriously lacking in the attrition stakes. I'll let you know you're there. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a slow down there.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to
And,
slow
whoa.
down and give up the time gained.
Concentration levels, come on. Concentrate. Thinking about other things. Shouldn't be thinking about other things.
Scumby says, chicanes are overrated.
That's my suggestion for remodelling that chicane. What do you think? Well, I got 4.8. 4.7 laps remaining. I got a few spare then. How many laps you got left in your tank? So my hope to beat you on fuel mileage is probably not going to happen, is it? I did take 5 litres less than you though. You reckon? So David's good on fuel. He's just debating about whether he thinks he probably should have stopped twice because he had the pace. Instead he fuel saved. And is not feeling that. You're feeling he could have done better.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, that didn't grip very well. Sorry for drifting out a bit there. Thanks for the room. Nothing. No problems. Just wasn't holding the apex very tightly.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
More HPD. Oh, that's another slowdown.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
I knew that was happening. That got the wrong angle for that. I could not have gone any faster. I could not have not served that penalty even if I tried. This is getting hot here though. I need the aircon on if I'm racing this well. Right, Julian is 1 second back. I'm not sure he's going to get me here.
Car on your left.
Oh.
Clear.
Phew. Whoa. Back end stepping out on me there. Minus 12. What does he mean minus 12? What does minus 12 mean? This is the leader. Oh. Go on then.
Right side. Clear on the right.
That confused me, that did. Oh, there's a guy in the pits. What position you in, David? Uh-huh. I think we passed someone. I'm going to get a little bit concerned about these tyres. So we should be coming to an end. 50 seconds to go. White flag this time around. Well, so am I. 3:59. To let a bunch of people by.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Two laps of fuel warning. We'll definitely get the white flag this time, and we're alright.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Go, Michael, go. Go, go, go.
David spun or something. I think he's probably going to get himself sorted out in plenty of time though. That shouldn't be able to slow down. So last lap, let's see what let's see where we can get it across the line at. See if we can pick up any spots at all. I think the tyres are starting to get a little bit wibbly on me now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Voudrais être my job.
There's definitely times when I'm coming into one of the some of the chicanes that I feel like I'm coming in at a sensible speed and it's just struggling. So I don't know if that's whether me or the tyres or what. If anything, it's the turning that's suffering rather than the back end stepping out or anything like that. Check the wear and pressures and stuff at the end.
Car stop on the left. Go right.
I think he just parked there.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Okay, we'll get them next time.
So anyway, that was split 1 of 2. I was, let's figure out all the others. GT1. I was car number 35, and I finished 26th position, 11th in class, 2 laps down in the end, and just got those 2 incident points actually in the end. It was only 2. Iracing loss of 17, but a safety rating gain of 0.98, so I am not unhappy about that. Racing rivals, I've actually raced Frank before in 2014 in the Sprint Cup Chevrolet. He beat me that time. Wolfgang, I've raced him lots of times in the Sprint Cup Chevrolet, and he's often beaten me, going back to 2013 in fact. And David, I've now raced you 3 times, twice in the C-Spec Ford, and once there in the Aston Martin now, and you've always beaten me.